Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So Dragon Ball Super Superhero is finally out. As you guys know, Goresh recently moved to Japan, the homie Goresh. And he was able to see the film. He did a full spoiler review right here. So we have all of the important details of characters that show up and all this type of stuff. The movie definitely, like, from Gresh's descriptions, the movie seems like it's going to be very awesome, but I mean, I love Dragon Ball, right? Obviously, even if like Dokkan and all these games didn't exist, I would still be very entertained as a fan. But judging by what Goresh gives us here, the games, Xenoverse 2, Dokkan, Legends, it looks like they're going to be eating pretty hard off of this. So Gohan gets a new form. Piccolo gets 2 new forms. We've got a bunch of androids. We just have a lot that we are going to sort of talk about here in terms of characters that would come to Dokkan and how Dokkan might handle them. What I want to do with this video, right? Again, like I haven't seen the movie. I'm not really going over the details and stuff like that. But I would just, I think, like to talk about how a lot of these movie characters might look in Dokkan, you know, which new named characters we can get, which, you know, 200% leader skills we might see. Judging by things, I feel as though we could potentially get as many as like 4 different Dokkan Fest characters, maybe even 5, right? Like there certainly could be quite a few characters that we could see, right? So, I mean, I guess we should just start with Gohan. Right, so Gohan has this new sort of form here, where he has sort of like white hair, red eyes, and he destroys Cell Max, right? Now this, of course, would be a new named character. Final Gohan supposedly is going to be his name. Now, if we take a look at Gohan here, and then, actually, I have the celebration details right here as well. So, remember that the celebration details started today in Dokkan. I also have this, this is sort of like I don't think this is directly what Cell Max looks like, but essentially it, right? We'll talk about him at some point, too. So, the movie stuff, in Dokkan is starting today, right? The login bonus just happened. Judging by a lot of these dates and stuff like that, thinking about it, and then, you know, looking at the wording here, I fully expect these characters to come to Dokkan for Tanabata. As in, I'm expecting we could see Final Gohan on June 30th. Like, this is why, like, spoilers are a tricky subject, and, you know, there's a lot of people who are like, oh my god, spoilers, 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 but, like, if you're on my channel, you're probably here for Dokkan stuff, right? These characters are going to be in game on the 30th. I am sure of that, right? The timing is virtually identical to the Broly movie, the way things are lining up for Tanabata. So I fully expect we're going to see, you know, potentially Ultimate Piccolo. Piccolo has another new form, Orange Piccolo, you know, Gamma 1 and 2, Ultimate Gohan, Final Gohan, Cell Max. All of these characters potentially could be Dokkan Fest. Typically, Tanabata's a Dokkan Fest LR and then a Part 2 summonable LR. But, I mean, they could always just flip the script, right? This could easily be a dual Dokkan Fest or something. Dude, who knows? What if it's like a triple Dokkan Fest, right? Like, Final Gohan, Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, triple Dokkan Fest. Is anyone going to be mad at that, right? But I would not be shocked if this was the case. Now, keep in mind, tonight, there is going to be a data download, and then this story event will drop in which we are able to get, it says Teen Gohan right here, but you know, I pointed this out earlier, that Teen Gohan, this is just sort of the generic title they're using for base Gohan from Buu Saga on, because we have like Resurrection F Gohan in here as well. But I literally expect this is like the card art. Like, I expect this is going to be the free-to-play unit we'll be able to get. Because, you know, this is base Gohan right here. So, this, again, will be just like the Broly movie celebration. If you guys were not around, I mean, it's been 4 years now. They dropped base Broly, Frieza, base coat Goku, and base coat Vegeta. Those 4 free-to-play units came out right around the time that LR Trunks and Mai came out. This would have been, like, right around December 14th-ish, right? And then those free-to-play characters got a Dokkan Awakening. into like, you know, it was like the blue Goku, the blue Vegeta, the Super Saiyan Broly, and the golden Frieza, along with the dual Dokkan Fest, which was blue Gogeta and full power Dragon Ball Super Broly. So I could fully expect we might get this SSR Gohan. Maybe like Pan is also like a free-to-play unit or something like that. And then I would expect like new stages will be added to the event. And then we would probably see an awakening for the character, and then the Dokkan Fest units to come probably a little later on. These dates, the fact that it's like bleeding into Tanabata, it just really makes me think the movie stuff is Tanabata, right? And you know, maybe you could say, oh, well, the dates make me think the opposite because it ends right there, but like they could easily just extend it, right? Like they've done that numerous times before, right? So we will see. But this movie stuff is definitely looking pretty good, right? Now, again, I think we could see several different Gohans. This Gohan, like, it's like, if we take a look, let's just look at, like, Tech Ultimate Gohan right here, and sort of, like, deduce what we might see from some of his categories. I doubt we would see revived. Actually, let me pull up, where's Tournament of Power Ultimate Gohan? Let me pull him up, actually. Right here. It's stupid that he's only just an SR, but this is Tournament of Power Ultimate Gohan. Now, Garesh said in his video that final Gohan actually uses the special beam cannon to finish Cell Max off, so we might be able to rule out the Kamehameha. Obviously, he's not going to be on TOP in Reps Universe 7, but things like Hybrid, Goku Family, Sibling Bond, probably Battle of Wits. I doubt he would be on Mastered Evolution since it's a new form he gets. Bond to Master and Disciple. I don't know if there's any other categories we could certainly pull in. He would for sure be on, like, movie heroes, right? Like, we know that. I doubt he'd be on shit like Legendary Existence. Oh, Battle of Fate. Wait, Battle of Fate. Does this have, let me just double check. Does this have movie characters? It does not. This doesn't, Battle of Fate does not include movie characters, right? So, okay, so we probably will not see Gohan, on Battle of Fate. He went beyond Super Saiyan as well, right? Maybe Entrusted Will, Accelerate a Battle. Like, there's a bunch of these types of categories, right? But this would be good. This Gohan assuredly would work really well with any ultimate Gohans that might exist, right? So, looks like this guy is going to continue to be very, very good. Looking at his Link set, I feel like a lot of these could be very similar for Gohan. I wonder if they would give him Gaze of Respect, and then they'd give Piccolo Gaze of Respect. I assume they're going to set up, you know, this Ultimate Gohan, Final Gohan, you know, Piccolo, Ultimate Piccolo, and Orange Piccolo. These characters will probably all be designed to work together. So I could easily see, you know, Ultimate Piccolo being like a movie hero support type unit or something like that. Oh. One other thing I really want to point out. I mean, this is not like concrete evidence or something like that, but just something I noticed is that the next Super Battle Road stage that is going to be coming out is actually going to be movie heroes, right? Because we literally just got Universe 6, movie heroes is the next one coming up, right? Again, that doesn't mean anything because, like, we just got Universe 6 Super Battle Road, and, like, what was the last Universe 6 character we got? Easy Hit? Right, back in like October or whatever that was. So, you know, that doesn't mean anything, but just sort of accumulating evidence, right? We'll be very interested to see. I'm gonna tell you right now, I want Final Gohan to be the best character in the game. You know, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the LR Gods, amazing, awesome units. They had a great 6 months run. This is what you make this the best character in the game, is what you do. That's how you make the movie hype as hell. Put this guy in another new level. In terms of his 200%, I mean, dude, I think something like movie hero 170%, then maybe like Goku family 170%, and then he could do hybrid Saiyans. Well, we probably would want the Piccolos on there, huh? So maybe it could be something like, damn, I wonder if he could be like movie hero, and then like Goku family, and then like the extra, like the 200% could be like Bond of Master and Disciple. Because, like, if that was the case, then all the, like, blue Vegetas and blue Gokus would be on there, right? It's like the ROF blue Gokus, that blue Goku and Vegeta that just came out. All the Piccolos would be on there. All the Gohans would be on there. That would be a good way to handle it. I would want them to get the 200%, which I assume is going to be Final Gohan. I would want that to cover all the Piccolos and Gohans, right? Because I'm going to assume they're going to be made to work well together. We have Gamma 1 and 2. So, hard to really gauge, like, exactly, like, what their capabilities are, what they're going to be on. I actually am not even sure if these are, like, artificial life forms or not. Like, they probably will be, right? Like, artificial life form characters. They're going to be on Special Pose, right? They might be on Defenders of Justice, I could see as well. They definitely would be android buffs. Keep in mind, the best android character right now is AGL Cell, who leads Android Cell Saga and Power Absorption. I don't think Gamma 1 and 2 will fall on that leader skill. So I think I think Gamma 1 and 2 together potentially could be a Dokkan Fest. I would be fine with that. And then they could lead, like, a different variant of the android team, right? Because, again, currently, from the knowledge I've sort of taken from trailers, listening to Gresh talk and stuff like that, I don't anticipate Gamma 1 and 2 would be on Power Absorption. And we know that they're not in the Android Cell Saga, right? Here, let me talk about Ultimate Piccolo next. So this is Ultimate Piccolo, where it's kind of like a yellowish color. And then there's also Orange Piccolo as well. There is one image I could actually pull up real fast that we could take a look at. Let me grab this right here. From what I can gather, I believe this is the beginnings of Piccolo. Oh, whoops. Here, I'm messing things up. Let me do... Wait, how could I... Hold on. I got this. I'm fumbling hard. Here, let me do this. And then let me do this right here. Perfect. Okay. As far as I'm aware, this is sort of the beginnings of Piccolo going into his orange Piccolo form. And again, that's... as Gresh says, he literally just calls himself Orange Piccolo. So that will be the new name. So we're going to get two. So if we take a look at Piccolo right here. So we have Piccolo Jr., who's never gotten respect. Piccolo Jr. Giant Form, who's never gotten respect. And then we have Piccolo. Now we're going to... Dude, we can get... Ultimate Piccolo, right, is going to be a new one. Piccolo Potential Unlocked, whatever. Then we get Orange Piccolo. And then Orange Piccolo does go Giant Form. So there could be 3 separate new named characters for Piccolo. Massive buffs for the Namekian category team, right? That could be just huge, getting that, right? To make that just like a more like relevant team. You never look at how they handled the Ginyu Force. These teams are never too far away. Right, they could just decide to completely grapefruit technique Piccolo, and then all of a sudden Namekians could be a good team. Right, it's very easy. Right, and then I don't know, World Tournament. Oh, there's gonna be. I think the data download is probably gonna have World Tournament stuff in there. We potentially could see like Easy A World Tournament Piccolo and stuff like that. Like we get some really interesting stuff going on, right? But I mean, Ultimate Piccolo. Like what teams is he gonna be on? Right. Considering he does get Ultimate Piccolo through a wish from Shenron, similar to Gas and Granola in the manga, I assume he would not be on, like, Mastered Evolution or anything like that. But I'm sure a lot of the generic Piccolo teams... Let me see. Let me pull up... I guess we'll pull up this Piccolo right here, because this is a movie. This is from the Metal Cooler movie right here, right? Namekian movie hero, worthy rival, bond of master and disciple, battle wits, gift of warriors, fuse fighters... Oh my god, all the Piccolos are on the Fuse Fighter team, right? Huh. That's interesting. I mean, we know Piccolo's not going to use the Kamehameha, so it's not like he's going to be on the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta 200% team, but that's another interesting wrinkle, that this unit is going to be on the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta team, right? I'm sure his links, is going to be various stuff like this. Gaze of Respect, I mean, it's not the most common, but if they give, like, Orange Piccolo and Final Gohan both Gaze of Respect, then, it could work fairly well. If Piccolo is a 200% leader... See, the 200% leaders are definitely going to be the Dokkan Fest exclusives. I don't know how they're going to handle a lot of this stuff, right? Because Cell Max, as well... Remember that Cell Max is, like, he's a kaiju. He's like a Godzilla. He's a giant monster. Now remember, Dokkan does have Fat Janemba, just a normal character. I don't know how Legends is going to handle Cell Max. I got no clue. But remember that Fat Janemba is a gigantic character, right? Fat Janemba is, Dokkan just has him out there. I assume Dokkan's not going to miss their chance, and Cell Max could literally just be like a giant character that you're controlling, right? I'm sure he would still be on like the giant category and stuff like that. Potentially teams like Explode. Oh, Gohan would be on Exploding Rage as well, huh? Absolutely. Interesting. Okay, that would be good for that team. Oh, Piccolo will be on Revenge. Because Piccolo loses to Gamma 2 early in the movie and then comes back to fight him. So Piccolo will be on Revenge. Right? Just some of these like small, niche, terrible categories getting major buffs from this celebration, right? Namekians, Revenge, a Giant for sure with Cell Max right here. So we could have a lot of good stuff coming up. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with all the info we've got from this movie so far. Final Gohan, Ultimate Piccolo, Cell Max, Gamma 1 and 2. We got a lot of stuff to play with in some of these games, man. So let me know. Shout outs to Gresh for, seeing the movie, giving us a detailed sort of like analysis. I'm pretty hyped, man. Let me know what you guys think of Final Gohan here. Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, all these characters. I love Dragon Ball. I love Dokkan. I cannot wait to see all this stuff drop, man. It is going to be very hype.